not want to drop out at the first day, and this is the motto for those two teams. Team XO and VN TOMPINAI both had close losses early on in the day, and both teams did not look too bad. So I think this matchup is going to be amazing. While we have on the Team XO side Kunal, Yash, Sam, Papa, Mogambo, and Siohi. I'm really excited to see what TOMPINAI can bring, though, Corbin.
Yeah, with TOMPINAI, we have Hawk, Yash, Machul, Altano, and Rega Torres. The storyline is, hey, Sam of Team XO, are you going to use your Royal Champion this time? Because if you guys missed it or just tuning in, Sam did not use a Royal Champion in the first war he played, swagged her with the E-Dragons, and that's what Team XO is known for, is coming in with the Dragon styles, especially the mass E-Dragons. So that's something we're have to keep our eye on, because they can get some absolute crazy value with their attacks. But Altano is deciding to come in with that Suilal, not the Queen charge, no healers here today, with that balloon, taking out the cannon. Now the King's going to path his way towards the Royal Champion, and then towards that scatter shot.
I think now the big question is if TOMPINAI is actually pushing Legends, because I think I saw this base already a couple of times in Legends and videos and so on, and I think I'm not too often wrong with my base guesses. So I think this base could be a well-known base, depending on how Altano is now attacking it and how maybe he knows it, but he's going for the Suilalo so far, which is working incredible well versus those. I mean, it's not really box base looking anymore, but the setup of those bases are those box base ideas. And what you do is exactly what he just did. Send in your Queen for the Town Hall, the King for the flanking scatter, and the Royal Champion in between to take down maybe one, maybe two Inferno Towers in the core. And this so far is looking really, really good. Really, really strong from Altano.
Yeah, with that rage over the Eagle Artillery, helps take that down with ease. Finally now pops that Warden Eternal Tome. The question is, was that the best Warden ability to be used at that point? He didn't really absorb too many traps. Granted, he did protect a few balloons as they went into the middle. That Queen's going down, and the Headhunters absolutely shredded her. We got a ton of balloons left for the backside of the space, and there's a poison spell for these air scalers as the Dragon Rider tries to move in and around. That Lava Hound will be a little bit annoying on defense as these minions will lock onto it. But it's looking like a 3-star for Altano, a VN TOMPINAI to start this one off with a triple.
Yeah, that's right. Such a beautiful attack. And maybe that's the reason why we see less and less of those box-style bases in higher level competition, because those teams by now know how to counter them, how to approach those bases, and that's exactly what we have seen right there. A beautiful Suilalo approach on this setup with quickly take down other buildings. So overall, like, changing the movement is one of the most impactful stats for a troop in general, and that's exactly what we said. What we can see. Sam is coming in with the next Electric Dragon attack onto this base, and the question now is, how many air skeleton traps are we going to see on defense now for Rega Torres?
And here it is, the blimp coming in with that Warden. Get ready for the ability. Rage. Yep, there it is, the classic rage drop for your E-Dragons as they're split across. The Target Inferno will go down with the assistance of the balloon. Down it goes. There's the Tornado Trap. And some E-Dragons do make their way to the Town Hall as he's pathing his way through the core of this base. And he's got the King going up. There's the freeze onto the multi, trying to keep this frozen to protect him. There's a free. Oh my goodness, the chain! Took out the single target on the backside.
That is just crazy how much value those Electric Dragons can have if they get those chains in. And at this point, again, he has not deployed the Royal Champion yet.
He doesn't need the Royal Champion again. No. Oh, he finally does. Okay.
Just for the good manager.
Yeah. Oh my. Jeez. There's the poison onto the RC. It almost seemed like he didn't need this Royal Champion yet again. Down that goes, and he just makes this look so easy with E-Dragons. Just crushes these bases. What are we watching? What a hit from Sam. Gorgeous attack with the E-Dragons. Like we said, E-Dragons were...
That's something which he really liked to do in most of those earlier matches. And that's going to be another legend base. And the Queen Charge Lalo, as I've said, is coming in. And the interesting thing again, this is a known base. I think, was this one of Gaku's bases? I'm not really sure, but let's see how it defends now, because I think it's already a couple of seasons old. And I mean, that's something not too bad, throwing in an older legend base in for the loot, changing a couple of things to really make sure that some people say like, hey, I attacked already this base many times, I can just go at it, no problem whatsoever. Then there's this small twist to it on the base, so let's see how Rigotaurus is going to do.
Yep, with that king to take out the left side funnel, now forces queen into the middle. But there's a lot of expos waiting for this queen as she's charging her way through. Look at all this damage. 3 expos, the multi, the cannon, so much stuff. But does he funnel into... Oh, he does. Okay, so he tries to make sure that this queen... There's a wall break to enter the whole core, but then we got a witch. Oh my goodness, there's a double witch CC out here, which will easily be able to go down with that poison spell. But that could have been a toxic CC to deal with if he wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is he's now used, I think, the Flame Flinger somewhere. Yeah, on the far left side. Eagle is going down nicely. Now the question is, how good and how much impact can the Flame Flinger have? Because we know the Flame Flinger is going to stay alive for around about 2 minutes if nothing is shooting at it. And he used the Flame Flinger kind of late, so he's not going to get the entire value of the Siege Machine, which is always a risky approach, to say the least. And starting off the Lalo, interesting enough, Lalo, or like the Hound, really late. Headhunters are in the one ability, the Queen is staying inside this core alive. Wait a second, that Scatter is switching onto the Loons, which could be a big problem.
Yeah. The queen... Oh, we got the king down top, but the enemy queen's already dead. Don't have to worry about that. The multi-target Inferno on the top side is still up. He sends a few balloons to go up for it. But these balloons all kind of got picked off. But look at this. He's got plenty, and he is gonna get it. Rigotaurus, he is comfortable as can be. And that Flame Flinger doesn't even open up. What an attack from Rigotaurus.
Is he just eating while attacking? That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, he's getting things done. 100% for a really nice attack onto this base. And yeah, did TOMPINAI really say, okay, they're going to use those dragon attacks quite a lot? Or if they said something different. So this setup right there is looking like really good, like from the top side with Electro Dragons, because both sweepers are pointing in some other direction. The question now is, for me, is this baited? Because, I mean, it looks kind of obvious, at least for, like, to me, because both sweepers are not pointing in that direction. So is this baited? That's the big question. So far, though, no air skeleton traps.
And there he goes, with the E-Dragons making a path into the middle. He's taking the risk. There's the freeze out of the air, or the scatter shot. The E-Dragons are making their way through. The Stone Slammer pops, taking out the core Tesla, or the Inferno. And now the Queen's making her way to the right side, gonna lead her towards this Town Hall. He did funnel, so she should path her way up and around there. There's that freeze down to the Town Hall. E-Dragons, did you get enough value? Because they're getting picked off here in the middle of the space so far. He does have the Royal Champion with 2 more freezes to use.
Yeah, and we have seen this time way more air skeletons traps inside the core of this base. The tunnel should go down within a couple of seconds versus that king. But the question now is, where is he going to use the Royal Champion? And can that Royal Champion get enough value? Because there's still the Scatter, the Ground Expo, and the defending king left alive on the back end of this base, which can cause a lot of problems. Royal Champion is just going to get added toward that king and the queen. Where's the queen going? Is she going for the expo? Yes, she is. Maybe. Oh, there's the freeze. A lot of ground skeletons now. Oh, no! He dropped the freeze into the grass, and that's not a good thing for him. But can he still make this work? I mean, the Royal Champion ability and the queen ability?
The queen ability can take out the enemy king, which is huge. That'll clutch up that, so the Royal Champion doesn't have to worry about him as she makes her way around, but her ability will have to be forced. Oh, it can be forced on something other than the scatter shot. Down goes these Teslas, and now she makes her way over to the Arch Tower. Air defense, then the cannon. Giant bomb does pop up. So this Royal Champion might just go down with a cannon, take her out. And I mean, we got enough health on this queen, right? Royal Champion is gonna die, but it is going to be a 3-star here for him. Gonna take out the cannon, the final few buildings, and GG. They need a 3-star, and they get it indeed to keep pace in this war.
Yeah, there's the last building going down. Really nicely done. I love the reaction, the face cam. Really
Oh
cool
yeah,
attack, and this means another 100%. Maybe
yeah,
some lightnings we're going to see in just a second, and there we are. It's Lalo again, and there we are as well with the lightnings. Meteor is in with the Yeti for
yeah.
funneling, and he's bringing 2 Dragon Riders to the mix as well.
And Dragon Riders can be used very nice. Oh, maybe if he uses a Dragon Rider, take out the Eagle over to the right side. Granted, he uses the Lightning, take out the multi, damages the Queen and the air defense as well. Or unless he uses a solo Dragon Riders to kind of get some value in a sense on buildings and defenses. Like sometimes if an Eagle's too far to an edge, you may see that Dragon Rider getting the nice value. But in this case, he's using the King to go in towards the scatter shot to the bottom side, and the Queen is going to be responsible for making her way over to the Town Hall.
Yeah, he needs to clear out this compartment first with the Bitter Hut to get this wall break into the Town Hall. That's exactly what's happening, waiting for the Bitter Huts to go down. And now we have Royal Champion versus Queen. There's the freeze though. Can you take down the defending Queen is the big question. The scatter shot should go down as well. Now we have to wait where exactly those 2 Dragon Riders are planned.
Yeah, with that Queen slowly making her way to the Town Hall, hasn't lured out the Clan Castle, but he's decided to take 2 poison spells to help deal with it during the Lalo phase of this attack. Still is the Battle Blimp, which might be deployed to go for that multi-target Inferno into the... Nope, he switches it to a Stone Slammer, as now Dragon Riders going off to the right side, Stone Slammer to the left, and still waiting to deploy his Warden.
And then now the Lalo from the top side, really interesting. So this is like a Dragon Rider Slammer attack combined with the Lalo from the top side. Interesting approach right there. The Eagle should be taken down. The Warden ability early is covering all of those clues, but nothing is going for this scatter shot, Corbin.
Oh.
This is really bad looking right there, pathing wise.
Yeah, the scatter shot looks like it's going to stay up here. Raising the scatter now. The Warden goes down because of the... no, wait. Oh, no, the Warden's still up. I thought I saw the Warden was gone. The King's health was taken out a while, but the Headhunter did run over to the Warden, which I was a little worried about, but the poison spell helped actually clear it with the invisibility for these Dragon Riders. He's still got actually 3 Dragon Riders to make their way around this base, but the traps, the air defense, tassels, and the scatter shot might just be too much.
Yeah, and this could be the first defense now for Team XO in this matchup. The Archer Tower is going down, the Elephants as well, but every single building matters going down right now. The Warden's picked up a couple of more percentages, but this could be around 90%, and that's it. And on the other side, though, we have seen from Team XO earlier already today that the first 2 attackers were incredible strong, but later on had some problems with finding really good plans. So, for example, if your 2 Electro Dragon attackers are picking the best bases for Electro Dragons, or like the most optimal base, this means the more complicated attacks need to be forced on whatever base is left, which then might cause some problems at the end. This one is going to be the 89% 2-star from Metro, but this is the possibility for Team XO to get that lead after the 3rd attack each.
Yeah, are typically a little bit easier to plan and a shorter amount of time. And no, they are going completely away from the air, and they're going to the ground with the Super Witches. They're going from an attack that's super quick to something that is super slow with the Super Witches. It's all about how long you wait to use your Warden Walk, and it looks like you might want to grab that Eagle Artillery.
Yeah, the Warden Walk, we all know, with those Super Witches, you cannot take too much time. Like, those Super Witches are quite slow. Even though on this attack, we have a lot of Rages, which is then again, compared to the Lightnings, a little bit faster. So we can maybe take a few more seconds longer to take this out, and especially... Oh, he barely got that Warden. He could have got the Owl into the Rage as well. That's kind of surprising, but now he needs to work on that Headhunter, like with that Headhunter, to take down the King. Is he going to do that? Yep, there's the Headhunter. Healers are in as well. And the Super Witches are about to get unleashed into that scattered compartment on the right side.
Yeah, with that Warden following the Queen over to the Super Witches, the enemy, his Queen has the healers on her, decides not to go to the cannon, The air defense is up. Now here comes the log launcher. Nope, never mind. She says, I'm going back to the can, then the king platform probably as well. But he needs these healers to transfer to the super witches. But the problem is the healers are going to stay on the queen as she beats through this wall.
Yeah, the rage again really aggressively placed. Queen is now getting forced in. Queen versus queen. Queen ability is getting used on offense. Now the question is, can he push all the way through? I mean, this town hall is really far back. He needs to use the warn ability to keep all of those troops alive inside the core. And as you have said it, typically you want to have the healers on those witches, which is not happening at all. The healers are stuck on that queen. And the town hall is still far back.
Yeah, he's waiting on that warden internal tome. Protect as much as possible. Maybe now to protect a bunch of the barbarians. Nope, he's still freezing that town hall, waiting on the warden ability. The super witches, well, the healers have transferred off the queen, but nothing is pathing to this town hall. Oh, this could be a huge problem. Everything is bailed. They went to the bottom side. The town hall's still up. Oh no.
Yeah, the queen really has to follow the path of those defenses on the inside. That would be so clutch. And no, the Yak open up the wall, and this now could be really a one-star because the queen cannot reach that town hall. He still has the warden ability, but this is not really helping him too much because he would need time, he would need power. It's only 25 seconds left. The rage again. All of those rages are placed so aggressively.
Oh no.
There is nothing in there just yet. The queen has to follow. You're saying it. Oh no, because this town hall might stay alive.
Yeah, time. The queen is not going to make her way in. Well, there's the Tassel Wizards down. 7 seconds. The queen's going to have the force ability. And, oh no, he already did it. And he doesn't have it. And the town hall stays. The queen locked onto it. And it's a 1-star. 93% 1-star.
Behind this log launcher. And now we have Hawk coming in with the Queen Charge Lado with 4 Hawk Riders actually. So let's see what exactly the purpose of those are going to be. Maybe to lure up the clan castle. But this being if this might be a 3-star, this would be a huge boost and lead for TOMPINAI.
Yeah, with Hawk starting that queen to the top. We have 4 hogs. What do you think the hogs are there? To pull the clan castle? I would assume, right? Maybe to jump into the air defense, go pull the CC as they make their way to the ground expo? That would be very useful there. There's the super wall break. Granted, or maybe not. Unless he just wants this queen to walk her way around this area and grab that value. There's the rage on the queen, but the single target inferno forced that freeze as he's continuing with this charge.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. There's the first few Hawk Riders now coming in. But I feel like it was not really needed. The queen was going to that range anyways. But, well, let's see. There's now the blimp coming in for that town hall. He has still 3 Hawk Riders left. And we have that queen dealing with that lava hound, the blimp, with those sneaky goblins delivered to the town hall, taking that out. Meanwhile, the king getting sent in for the eagle.
Yeah, that eagle artillery should go down. Notice it hasn't even activated yet, which is brilliant, meaning that's a lot less damage that it has to deal with his king and or queen through her charge. Taking out the skellies, but the king is avoiding the eagle. Decides to send in, oh, never mind. As I say that, the eagle has been secured. With the balloon coming around, those barbarians are so clutch, especially from that ability. Then he can come in with the Rod Champ and the Lalo for the rest of the base, but we got a middle multi here. He has no jump spell for it.
Yeah, I feel like he has a lot of rages left, considering that he already got so far with his charge. The queen ability, though, is getting forced, and as you have said it now, nothing for this core. The core Mutter Tower beaming away on those healers. He needs to freeze that soon, otherwise this queen is not going to stay alive, or at least the healers are not going to stay alive. There is the freeze now. The loons are going to overtake that, but there is so many red bombs! So many red mines to take all of those out, and the loons are dropping. The Inferno Tower is staying alive. The headhunters actually! Headhunters are just clutching things. And now with the last rage, this should be able to get the 3-star for Hawk, get the 3-star for TOMPINAI, and giving them a huge lead in this matchup.
What a clutch headhunter right there. Took out that multi-target inferno, and now the balloons will coast their way to victory, to taking these final buildings out, which means that a triple from Team EXO, they will still be down by coming in with crushing triples. And then the next set of deckers have not been as but Cano, I think he came in with a very nice queen charge hogs, if I'm not mistaken, in the first war. So I'm definitely believing he should come in with another beautiful attack here. Let's see if he can do it, because Team EXO at this point cannot afford anything other than back-to-back triples.
That would be clutch, and I think he's right now doing a queen charge with 4 healers only. I think he only had 4 healers in this army composition, which is kind of crazy. Like, doing a queen charge Hog Rider, I feel like 5 healers is just so much more safe, but let's see how exactly he's going to approach this. He's trying to, I think, funnel the king into this multi-inferno tower compartment and use those wall breaks to get the queen into the eagle. Then later on, use those Hog Riders maybe around the right side. But so far, the queen just keeps charging in. He has still 1 more rage left, but this is only 1 more rage because he's bringing the double heal to this one.
Yeah, with the 2 heal spells really have to be used on these hogs as they're going to push around. There's the free spell onto the Royal Champion, the multi, and the bomb tower that really helped this Royal Champion get that value. But notice what he didn't do. He's not sending the RC in with the hogs, which is what you tend to see quite a bit of times, because you want that RC to take out some enemy heroes as they path around. But this Royal Champion got some value there. Enemy king goes down, but this queen can get some very nice value. But look at that wall break, perfectly opening up access for this queen.
Yeah, and he's actually starting with the Hog Riders now on this left side, which is kind of surprising because this scatter shot in the core, nothing can reach it. Maybe this last wall break is for that. We have to see and wait. King now is getting used at the top side to get pushed into that scatter compartment to tank for the Hog Riders. There's the first heal spell. The queen is trying to create this pathing which those Hog Riders need. But the king not walking inside, but at least he's taking that scatter, the freeze for the defending queen. And all of those Hog Riders, we can see it, they're kind of low on hit points. And still, nothing can reach that core scatter shot.
Yeah, but that queen is tanking the shots from the score scatter shot, which is going to help these hogs not get hit. And we got the wizard tower going down to the king. We've got the hogs making their way around. Oh, queen's ability is forced. Healers are going to go, but the queen got that value. Healers did their job, and it's looking like a 3-star here for Cano of Team EXO. Beautiful attack. He knows exactly how to use these Hog Riders. The queen charge hog gets it done yet again.
That was truly impressive, I have to say. I was really doubting, like, if this queen or like if those Hog Riders can actually make it. But that's like the thing, when you really can master the
attack. If they have so much experience in that attack, they know exactly what to do and how to fix it. But here we go. KUMPULAN to close it out here for VN TOMPINAI. A 3-star, you lock it up and you eliminate Team EXO. And if you don't triple, now there's a chance for Team EXO to win on a 3-star. So literally all Team EXO is hoping for is just a 99% 2-star at this point to try to have a chance to win this war.
Yeah, that's right. And he's starting things off with Rocket Loons. And we have Hog Riders as well coming in. I love it. That's so cool to see that those Hog Riders are getting some love. I remember already last year we had this small Hog Rider buff, and so many people were excited, but not too many people used that Hog Rider troop at the end, which was kind of fortunate. So now seeing those top players really using those Hog Riders now again, super excited. And we have the queen now charging around the top side. King finally arriving at that eagle to make sure it's taken down and can never ever lock onto those healers.
Yep, the eagle's gone. Queen's going to continue her charge straight into the middle of the base. Rocket Loons rage up, poison the super minis, but forces that queen ability. Does not want to lose that queen, to make sure they keep her alive. And now dealing with that clan castle. Now some hogs come into the bottom side. It makes the Raw Champion invisible on the top side to take out that multi-target Inferno. But remember, he has not taken the Town Hall down just yet. He's saving that Battle Blimp to help take it down. He's sending it solo all by itself to grab it. There's the freeze. But can this Town Hall remove, or can the Blimp remove the Town Hall?
Yeah, I think it should be possible, but it was so risky to have this approach from the Town Hall. He's now freezing for that queen to make sure that she's staying alive. He has no heal spells now, if I see this correctly. So
No.
those hogs have to deal with the rest of the base without any heals. The Royal Champion is getting taken down. The Queen is somehow surviving so far. The Scatter Shot is taking a lot of hogs out as well, but the bomb tower is dealing, I think, not enough damage, and this is looking good.
And he's had a handful of hogs with the Warden assistance, and he's smiling. Look at that. KUMPULAN is going to get the 3-star for V and TOMPINAI, and that's going to put them out of reach of Team EXO at a 14-star performance. We've been seeing so many 14-star performances here today, which have been winning these wars. And the best Team EXO can do is 13 stars. And it comes down to that 1 star that we saw. What an unfortunate attack that was from Team EXO before, but well done. Back in the previous qualifiers over the last years, Hybrid was everywhere with the miners and hog riders. But yeah, she's not taking that here. He is indeed bringing the meta of the Super Dragons. And with, is this 6 invisibility spells I see here too?
That's a lot. I guess it's going to be the Super Minion Blimp or Super Archer Blimp might be possible as well. We have to see and wait. But wait, no. Okay, there's another blimp coming in. Now I'm really excited to see what exactly is inside that blimp. If it's Super Minions or if it is Super Wizards, Super Archers, things like that. The blimp is flying further and further. Is he going to open it? Yes, it is. And it's going to be the Super Archers, it feels like. Super Wizards would not be... Wait. Yeah, Super Archers, Super Wizards. The combination in between of those two troops. And he's trying to take down the Town Hall. But so far, Town Hall's not really dropping.
So
many invisibility spells. He's not really timing them.
Yeah, he's dropping them so quickly that he could have gotten like almost an extra invisibility spell from waiting just a little bit longer for each one of them. That's the thing. When you do this attack, you need to be able to time it in your head when to deploy those invisibility spells, because if you drop it a second too early for each one, that's a whole extra invisibility spell you kind of just wasted there that you would have had. Oh man, they still got the Queen and Archer ability with 2 phrases to use, and he still gets this one with his heroes.
This for sure is still possible, especially now with the poison taking down all of those skeletons, making sure this defending king is not having any chance. Take a look at that Royal Champion. I want to have a Royal Champion like this as well, completely ignoring that king, just going for that Town Hall. And he's still getting it. I mean, it was just debate. He was like, okay, I would just make this more exciting with like pretending to fail on the Town Hall and still closing things out, getting that 3-star. And as we have said, it is not going to be enough. 13-14 is going to be the final result, and this means TOMPINAI is going to survive that day and going to move on to have some more matches next weekend. On the other side, though, Team EXO is going to drop out of the competition today.
Yeah, beautiful performance from V and TOMPINAI.